let me down.
We're back. Here's your Terminator Dark Fate trailer that doesn't give the movie away. Posted by you/Guff Schwarzenegger. What happened to the guy that drop kicked you, Mr. Schwarzenegger? Trailer looks fantastic.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What is this? What's this?
No. Come here.
Oh, yeah.
I need a Lamborghini! Help me! I need a Lamborghini! Help me! I need a Lamborghini!
What is this? What's this?
No. Come here.
Oh, yeah.
Help me! I need a Lamborghini! Help me! I need a Lamborghini!
I didn't press charges and hope he gets his life on track. That's no way to get a Lamborghini.
Arnold, how can I push myself on a daily basis? I was diagnosed with autoimmune disorder, but still hit the gym 3 to 4 times a week, but finding motivation can be tough.
It sounds like you are already pushing yourself. Be proud of training most days and keep notes on your progress. When you have a bad day, look back at how far your lifts have come. It will get you going.
I really can't believe you actually replied. Thank you so much. You're the best and will always remain an inspiration. I dare the mods to remove a trailer posted by the man himself.
Mods right now.
Wow! Okay!
Hold my beer.
Thinks about how pissed the community would be if he removed this.
I've lived my life breaking rules, so I can't stop now. Thank you for letting me have some fun here improvising. I enjoyed hearing from everyone. Now I'm off, so you don't need to worry about me breaking any more rules today.
So, what you're saying is that you'll be back.
He just needs to let off some steam, Bennett.
Arnold, very quickly, what should I do with the rest of my life?
Find your vision. Whatever that is. If you don't have a vision of where you want to be, every day feels like work. When you can see where you want to be, work becomes a joy, not a chore.
I am 100% serious when I say I will take this advice with me for the rest of my life. Thank you.
You should really look up some of Guff Schwarzenegger's motivational speeches, or just speeches in general. They're amazing. Sometimes when I'm working out, I just listen to him talk rather than listening to music. Having a vision and a goal is something he always talks about. Arnold's motivational speeches are truly inspiring. One of the best is his 6 Rules for Success, the speech he gave to the USC graduates. Long version link in the description. My favorite short version link in the description. He always had a concrete vision and never let anyone stop him. It's why he's one of my favorite people. Meeting him one day is on my bucket list.
How do you keep your energy so positive?
It takes the same amount of energy to be positive that it does to be negative. And only one of them gets you anywhere.
You are insanely inspiring, man. And, of course, to crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentations of their women. Hey Arnold, you talk about finding your life vision a lot. How do you do that if you don't know where to start?
You need time to think. It was easier for me. We didn't have iPhones and social media. I didn't even have a TV or a telephone. find a way to spend time alone just thinking, and look around for inspiration. When I saw Edge Park as Hercules in a magazine, I was inspired. He gave me my blueprint.
There is an interesting trend in psychological discussions at the moment which suggests that boredom, or specifically the state of not having something which is actively distracting you, is very useful for personal development and self-reflection. Veritasium made a video examining some of the studies on this.
Did this just turn into an armor?
Is that what you want?
Did you all know how hilarious Commando was, in a great way, while filming it?
As soon as I carried a 1,000-pound log with one arm, I knew it was funny. But let me share the scenes you didn't see that I tried to get in. I wanted to cut off a guy's arm and kill him with it. This wasn't in the script. He would throw a knife at me, and after he missed, while his arm was still extended, I'd chop it off at the shoulder with a machete and beat him to death with it. Needless to say, I was asked by the head of the studio, Larry Gordon, to come to his office. And he said, "What the beep is the matter with you? Do you want to make money with this movie or an X-rated movie?" I said, "You're right," and he said, "Get the beep out of my office."
After killing the guy, what would the one-liner be?
Thanks for lending me a hand.
You're hired.
I'll have my people get in contact with you. You should hear from my mom soon enough. I love you, Arnold. From the man himself. It's gotta feel real cool to be playing this character 30-odd years after the first time, right?
It is a real joy. The first Terminator changed my life. I already had one hit, with Conan. But Terminator proved I could be a successful leading man while keeping my shirt on for most of the movie. It really sent my career through the roof.
Thanks for the reply, mate. It really made my day. Can't wait for the movie.
Dude, Arnold Schwarzenegger just replied to your comment.
I love reading his comments and knowing exactly how he sounds saying it in my head, haha. Has something like that ever happened to you before? I can't imagine what it's like to feel dehumanized by total strangers. Sad face.
People get excited and run into me, or they shake my hand and try to crush it. I'm still human. Well, a little bit machine. But some idiot can't change me.
Glad to hear it. Keep on being an inspiration in what it means to live your best life and still be grounded in humanity. Mr. Schwarzenegger, I thought your response to the incident was hilarious, like you weren't even sure if you were kicked. I'm really looking forward to seeing the new Terminator movie. Hey Arnold, I'm having a rough time at my life. What do I do?
Just keep moving forward. It can be easy to look back and beat yourself up, but it doesn't do anything to get you out of your situation. Remember that everybody fails. I fail all the time. Failing doesn't mean you are a loser. As long as you get up and keep moving forward, you're a winner.
Do you miss being a governor, or do you prefer acting? Thank you for filling my childhood with amazing movies and one-liners.
It was the best, most challenging job in the world. But you only get 2 terms. Luckily I can do so much about gerrymandering and environmental issues from the outside, so I can stay involved.
Hey Arnold. I don't know if this is an armor or not, but do you have any advice on how to get into the movie industry for people attending university for screen like myself? The movie looks awesome, BTW, my brother and I can't wait to see it and you kick us in it.
Make movies. Get a crew of friends together and make short films. You can learn a lot in the classroom, but you cannot beat the actual experience. Less talking, more doing. You have your dream, but remember the Thomas Edison quote, "Vision without execution is hallucination."
I have to ask you /Guff Schwarzenegger. How do you stay looking so damn badass, but continue to be such a voice of reason on Twitter?
You don't have to be a lunatic to be a badass. A real badass can use the internet to spread positivity and pump people up.
I've been getting into boxing lately in order to encourage weight loss. The only problem I'm facing now is controlling myself when it comes to eating. Any advice for avoiding temptation or eating out with friends?
Just envision your goal when you eat, the same way you do in the boxing gym. Remind yourself where you want to be. And let yourself have breaks. I just ate Kaiserschmarrn because I am sitting down to catch up on youth fights now that my schedule has come today. But 80 to 90% of the time, I am thinking of my goal. That gives me plenty of time to find joy in delicious food. I enjoyed spending some time with you guys, but it's time to watch the fights. I don't need to say it, do I?
Can you share with us roughly how many models of Terminator we are going to be seeing in this film?
I don't want to give anything away, because I personally hate that. But if you want to know about behind-the-scenes moments, I'd love to answer.
Hi Arnold, what was the coolest off-screen moment for you while filming? Any amazing moments while you were over in South Africa?
I loved watching Tim work. I loved the first day I saw Linda as Sarah again. I loved training with Gabe. I went on a safari and at one point a pride of lions blocked the road. At another point a rhino blocked it. Just beautiful. I also saw so many incredible athletes of all ability levels that gave me inspiration for the next year.
To Terminator's age?
I'm a cybernetic organism. Living tissue over a metal endoskeleton. Can someone else find the Kyle Reese quote about bad breath from the first Terminator? I'm not good enough with my machine.
The 600 series had rubber skin. We spotted them easy, but these are new. They look human: sweat, bad breath, everything. Very hard to spot. I had to wait till he moved on you before I could zero him. Perhaps this is it. Kyle as well. Alright, listen. The Terminator's an infiltration unit, part man, part machine. Underneath, it's a hyper-rally combat chassis, microprocessor controlled. Fully armored, very tough. But outside, it's living human tissue, flesh, skin, hair, blood grown for the cyborgs.
Does this mean they have to go for haircuts, shave and brush their teeth? Mr. Schwarzenegger, how does your Terminator character get older looking if it is a machine? The makeup department couldn't hook you up and make you look younger. P.S. You're the man, love. You work in movies, and as an advocate for fitness and the environment.
It's living tissue over a metal endoskeleton.
Smiley face. Your T2 scene with that line is how that sounded in my head. Love it.
Can we expect to see you really throwing yourself into the action of this one?
Let's just say that during my shoot, the shares of Advil went through the roof.
You still look like you can beat the Predator in CQC, sir. What's your weekly workout routine like?
Darn, that makes me want another Predator movie with real writers and a director who doesn't want to parody his own material. Hey Governor. Just wanted to say thanks for speaking up on gerrymandering reforms and climate change. I always appreciated that our state had a governor who cared about important issues.
Thank you. I love that both issues are hip and sexy now. When I was governor, people fell asleep when I talked about gerrymandering. Now it's a hot issue, and we are winning state after state.
Keep up the good fight, Arnold. You're a true American hero.
If only he could be president.
Gerrymandering has always seemed so vile to me. It's basically just legalized corruption. Hopefully the next generation gets a much higher proportion of truly fair districting.